What's up? Testing, testing. Okay, so this will be my first time to ever play Fallout New Vegas. So, yeah. I don't have a save game. All right, okay. Let's go. I have played Fallout 3 back when it came out years ago. I was in high school, I think. So I'm excited about this. I'm digging the show. And if I enjoy this, I might try Fallout 76 next. Hoping to get some pointers here on some decisions I need to make. Oh wow, you can tell this game is old. I'm hoping the stream goes well. I've been having problems with PC games streaming, but my PlayStation works fine, so. There's a lot of rumors going around right now that this is gonna be actually remade this year too.
Those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened,
So that could be interesting.
set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry.
I'm still trying out Kingdom Come
of the Mojave.
Deliverance 2 also. I'll probably
They
do
returned with tales of
another
a city
playthrough of that
untouched by
today.
warheads that
Just
scorched
testing out the 4-hour
the
preview
great
that
wolves
PlayStation's
spanning
given me.
the Colorado River.
And I'm trying to make a decision on if I want to buy that game or not.
NCR
So, if you have that
mobilized
game
and sent it
and you
east
like or dislike it, let me know.
and restore it to working condition.
No.
But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves, forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength. Campfires burn. training drums.
sure everything looks good.
Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his
Mr.
army
House.
of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck.
YouTube's good.
Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Game over. Mic check, mic check. I've always wanted to play this. I really enjoyed Fallout 3. It was one of my favorite games back in the day. I did get the complete edition. It's on sale right now on Steam. We're gonna start out with a bunch of stuff. Sweet.
How about that? Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings.
I can't hear you on
Let's see
Twitch,
what
but I
the
can hear you on
damage is.
YouTube.
That is impossible. I'm not talking.
Can you tell me your name?
Yeah, I'll tell you my name. Oh, shoot.
Never mind.
You can't say it.
Never mind.
I'd have picked
You're
for
good.
you, but if that's your name, that's your name. I'm Doc Mitchell.
That's not my name.
Welcome to Good Springs. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
Hope I can change my name. My name's not Courier. It's Rank Deal.
What'd I do?
Horribly, sir. This looks nothing like me. But I am a male. I'm a black male. None of these look anything like me. Hey, that actually kind of... Okay. I suck at making characters. I know the nose is a little big. He's got some juicy lips. I got a normal bot now. Cheeks, that's probably about right. Jaw looks okay. No chin, just like me. Eye color's gotta be green. I mean, I'm kind of old. Like to come over. The reverse fade. My wife's quite enjoying some hot noodles as we speak. Yeah, chocolate. Need a little gray in there, but I don't think that they offer that. Rough beard. Whoa. It's a pretty awesome stash. Daddy-o. Where's the... Yeah. I guess that's it. For me, the survivalist. I don't really like the hair, though. It's the closest thing to my hair, though, for real. There's no fade on here. That's about as close as I can get to a fade, I think. Looks like an afro. Yeah, we'll just go with that. Okay. No. I'm not sure. I can't change my name for real.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet. Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room? Over by that vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Let's see. Yeah, it's too late now.
Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the vigor tester a try. We'll learn right quick if you got back all your faculties.
Strength. Okay, so I don't want to do all of them in strength. I guess I can though. So if I do them all here, okay, I got you. Except Cowboys always know no. I'm pretty perceptive. I'm kind of strong. Endurance. I'm not very good at talking to people. I think we should probably take perception down and then put it in intelligence. That would be good. Luck. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great. Well, we know your vitals are good, but that don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered in a bighorn a drop. What do you say you take a seat in my
So stim
couch
pack,
and we'll
yeah.
go through a couple of questions. See if your dogs are still barking. It's important that you're relaxed for this next test. Please have a seat. All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind. Dog.
Dinner.
House. Night. Bandit. Light. Mother.
Father. Human shield. We talking about my own mother or my wife as a mother?
Okay, now I got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say.
I'm not gonna look.
First one, conflict just ain't in my nature.
Disagree.
I ain't given to relying on others for support.
Agree.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
No opinion.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Disagree.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
Agree.
Almost done here. What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
What do I see? I see like a cliff that you're standing on the edge of. None of these. Definitely don't see that. I could see a chemical reaction maybe. Let's see.
Okay. How about this one?
That looks like somebody at the end of a hallway. Go with that one.
Last one.
Looks like two cats giving each other a high five, or raccoons. Man, I don't see none of these like this. A bearded man. Yeah, I can see that. The eyes up top. The mustache.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results.
I don't like the melee weapons. Guns. All right.
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Let me see if you can change them. Okay, so you can change it later. 2 traits. All weapons have a 3% condition decay is 15% faster. Don't want that one. Enclosed space is probably because mutants live there. You gain 1 special attribute when outside, but suffer -1 indoor. Okay, fast shot when using guns and energy weapons. I want to be accurate. While wearing any type of glasses you have, without glasses you have. That one seems good. Hmm. Hmm. 20% more slowly, but more accurate. I'm gonna go with that one actually.
All right, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
I'm naked though.
Here, these are yours. Was all you had on you when you was brought in. I hope you don't mind, but I gave the note a look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it would... Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. But try not to.
No. Don't think I'm ready for hardcore mode yet. Not on my first playthrough. I think this is the DLC. Alright. So there we go. Nope. Nope. Need to figure out how to go through my inventory. Where's the saloon at?
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
Dang, Easy Pete, you look pretty rough. Ah,
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now, we'll just take it easy. Don't get me wrong. The NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like. Towns like Goodsprings and Prim don't stay independent for long. Not if you've got something the NCR wants. Meat and hide, mostly. can't put a pack on them. They just lay down. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a... The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know. Word of advice, though, if you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man... They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you... A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The Legion's got its strength back, and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't... The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam... Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and so... Way I see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Gun. Nope. Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off.
Thanks,
Keep your
Easy
gun
Pete.
handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the...
I can't even figure out how to pull a gun out.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple of them. Everything all right? Well, let's just finish this first, all right? Then we could talk. Preferably somewhere where I can...
Well, how do I take the gun? No! I'm trying to kill her, man. What the fuck?
That's the right idea. Look down the sight. Try crouching down and staying still. It'll help your... Nice shot. Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what. I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along? Follow me. It's just...
Nice. How do I run? Am I running? I really hope that they come out with a
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there?
remake
we
of
got some
this.
geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
So if they were to do a remake version of this, like they did Oblivion, Oblivion looks awesome. I haven't played it yet, but
Okay, you're on. Go give him hell.
it does look pretty awesome, though. I was kind of between it and a few other games that are on the sale right now. Oh. Nice. Ah. Right in the balls. Or whatever it had. I don't think you want to eat that, but I could sell it. Did it even get hit? Probably shouldn't have drank that.
See? You're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. If you want, you can come along. It'd be worth. Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially. Come with me.
Nice. Shoot.
Come on.
Give me that meat.
Now that was some good work. Even got a little exciting there at the end. Here's a little spending money for the trouble. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things. All right then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Holy moly. If you hadn't come here like you've done, I'd be a goner for sure. I came up here to draw water, but here, you should have what I got.
Reputation. And I got some bullets. Let's see here. Okay, there's my items. there a way to swap weapons? No, guess not. Got him. Gotta get used to shooting on this game. So, what am I supposed to be getting? No. The compass on here is kind of confusing.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much. Have a Merry Christmas, okay? Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Ah. Busted that bug's back. Well, oh, that's the thing. Alright. That was the mission objective. Now I gotta get the second part of it. Salesman Weekly. I didn't know what that did for me. Bugs around here don't play. Oh snap. That thing's ugly. Oh, that was a good shot. Got him. I know some people are probably way better at shooting on here, but I'm giving my best. Prickly pears. Oh, this is the grave I was in. I don't know why we're camping when our bar's right down the road.
Let me see what you got. Yeah, these'll do. All right, now. We're gonna be making something folks on the trail call healing powder. Go on over to that campfire now. Give it a try.
I'm gonna try some flea soup.
Hey, that's not bad, see? All it takes to make a recipe is the right ingredients and the right know-how. Sometimes it won't be a campfire you need. Might need to do some work on your guns and ammo, maybe. Important thing to get is it's all the same idea. You just need to find the right place to set up shop. Workbench or reloading bench. Well, I hope that's... I'm heading back now. Hope I didn't miss anything good on the jukebox. Cheyenne would never forgive me. Hey, do me a favor. Trudy, She's the bartender up at the Prospector. Kind of the town mom. She likes to meet newcomers. She'd be cross with me if I didn't ask you to poke your head in and say hi.
See if we can barter a little bit. Sell some lizard skin.
Howdy.
Girl, get up out my face. I'm married.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not gonna buy something, get out.
Whoa, where you going, bro?
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon. Got a special discount for you after what you done.
All right.
Pleasure doing business with you. Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't want anything to do with. About a week ago, this trader, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide. We figured he was just in shock, so we gave him a place to lie low. We didn't actually expect anyone to come after him. He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill. Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the powder gangers with him. Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now. All right. He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there. I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me. It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows. It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy. Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far... I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's... fine by me. Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor by accident, and it hasn't been working since. They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back. That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know. I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 9. Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world, and that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman. If you were able to get Ringo out of this mess, you'd have a decent reputation around Goodsprings. I'd even set you up. Of course, helping Ringo would also make the powder gangers mad, and they've got a lot. Mostly traders looking to buy bighorn or meat and hides. The traders are the main reason the general store manages to stay in business. Most travelers heading south on the I-15 just push on towards Primm, unless they're in desperate need of supplies. There's always something interesting going on, but the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam. The new California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region, but if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread. I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electric. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan. Don't know why you'd want to do a thing like that. Yep, you'd get on their good side, but people around here... Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistake. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory. Be careful.
Alright, so I think I'm gonna look at her radio real quick. and then help Ringo with the powder gangers. Or the powder gangers with Ringo. Hey, fixed it.
Feeling thirsty? I can take... Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work.
Sweet.
You're welcome. So can I get you?
Nope. I just want your
Be
money.
careful.
Hey there. Hi there. Sticking around good... Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You know, off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to... Sure. Southeast of here is Prim. Can't miss it, since it has the giant old roller coaster right in the middle of town. If you follow the road north, you'll eventually hit Sloan and Quarry Junction. They mine rocks or something, but I wouldn't head that direction if I were you, though. Got critters up there that don't take kindly to get... Around here, mostly coyotes and geckos. The coyotes are pretty dangerous in large packs, but the geckos aren't too tough, but they've got a nasty bite. I've heard about bigger, nastier versions. Stick to the roads when you can, and steer clear. If you want to know anything else, I hunt geckos mostly. The meat's pretty good, and I can always find a... I also help keep the town clear of rad scorpions and coyotes. Not many people live in Good Springs, so... Until...
Hey!
Howdy. Back. Yup.
Is he held up in that gas station? We'll see if we can help him out.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me? Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. What say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan? You know how to play? It's a two-player game, and the winner takes the whole pot. The goal is to create Caravan bids that beat your opponent's bids. So there's more. It's why you won't see Caravan in any casino. Too slow paced. Here, take this holotape. It goes into more specifics about the rules. You'll also need a deck. So, just keep an eye out for them while you travel. I've found cards in old boxes or forgotten on shelves.
Yeah, let's try
Don't
that.
worry.
I have no idea what I'm doing. No idea what's going on. Kind of started getting it towards the end, but it was too late.
What is it? I've never stopped here until recently. Yeah, he doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of that. My caravan was on the return trip from California and heading back to the company branch in New Vegas when we got jumped. Not even a drop your weapons and hands up before the bullets started flying. We put up a good fight, but there was too many of them. I took a few of the bandits down before I ran, so I figure their friends are out for revenge. I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got... We just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some... I was thinking of myself, actually. Who's gonna watch my back while I'm watching? Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most.
Oh.
Hey.
Hi there. Sticking around Good Springs for a while longer? Say no more. Just like that. I have a feeling that I'm going to end up fighting those guys one way or another, so I might as well. Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo, but I know his type. He and his friend. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide. I know Easy Pete's got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra... Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives. A silver tongue would help. Convincing Trudy that we had a good plan to win the fight. I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd... I'll be waiting.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It's a big risk, but I suppose you... I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has...
I'll keep an eye out for the powder gangers and meet up with you and... Until next time.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be... I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special... If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. If Ringo doesn't head out on his own, I think we should hand him over. Town shouldn't get... Don't mistake that for coward talk, though. We're a town of survivors. We'll fight tooth and nail if pushed, but we don't go looking for... Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's a 1,000 cap investment you're talking about. You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And, I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put... Can do. The leader was a New Vegas type. Typical city boy. He had a bunch of... The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being... Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables. In that order. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gamora. It's the best. Word of advice: behave. Between the NCR and I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever... I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's gotta be... They're tough sons of bitches. Mean, but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by...
For the dock.
Welcome back. I had hope. Seems like wherever I go, it's... Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg and my supply. I didn't see him or the men with him. You might ask. Your best bet would probably...
Sugar bombs.
Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch. Too dangerous. Sorry. Yep.
Yep. Time to go do it. I got everybody but Easy Pete to help, so let's see what we can get to happen.
So what's going on? Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do. All right.
Time to look alive. The Powder Gang... At least 6. Joe Cobb included. I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far. Howdy. We can talk after this is over.
Well, that was pretty easy.
I owe you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things. I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp.
That'll teach the Powder Gangs to avoid Good Springs in the future. Until next time.
I'm glad that business is over. I like... Be careful out there.
Don't worry about these bodies, I'll rate them myself. You need the old man's dynamite, got it.
Howdy.
Die!
Oh. Guess that was a bad idea.
Die!
What? Come on. Why are they trying to shoot me? Because I put the armor on for real? Can I not load an earlier save for real? I don't wanna. Don't wanna have to kill everybody. Bro. They just let him kill me. Idiots. All I did was put some armor on. No.
Had enough?
Dude. Oh my god. Why? Everybody's just attacking me.
Howdy, partner. Don't.
So if I go back to the town, are they gonna attack me again?
Don't think you can hide forever. Hello?
Howdy.
Oh my god. Well, that was crazy. You know what? Go to the general store. Sell all this stuff. Wake your ass up, boy.
Howdy. That was a hell of a fight. Let's hope. Can do. Give me a shout if you need anything else. Take it easy now.
Okay, then we about wrap this up. I'll be back again soon.